Okay, sorry about that, guys. Now I'm gonna come back to the attributes here and talk about resistances. I forgot to mention this. The resistances affect how much damage you take by the certain resistance you are pumping into. So you take less damage from whatever higher resistance you have towards certain elements. And this also affects I heard this actually affects your synthesis as well. I'm not sure if it's true, but it is a rumor. But it also increases the amount of shards and crystals you get through gathering resources off resource nodes like mining, fishing, chopping wood, logging. And that's pretty much it about those. And also you could reassign your points. It randomly takes out points across all areas. You just reassign points every 2 hours. So let's say since I'm a Marauder class and you want to effectively play a Magic class later on, just start switching up your points and just putting your points into Intelligence, Mind, and Piety. You know the way. And every 2 hours you could reassign your points. So that's pretty awesome. And also whenever you reassign your points, both sides give you points back, like around like 36 or something like that. Probably more higher level. Let's see, next one. Also, actually, sorry, I forgot to mention this. It took me a while to learn this. To be able to scroll your map like this, you have to use the I, J, K, L keys on your keyboard. It will let you move around like this, and it took me the longest time. I thought the map was so stupid that I couldn't move the map around, but yeah, it's pretty awesome after you do learn it. And also in the mapping, just a quick little introduction here. Last Notia is the Limsa area. The Black Shroud is the Gridania area, and Thanalan is the Ulda area. So for those of you that are lost, yeah, I already explained it. So those are the cities that correspond to each area. I'm gonna go back here, and let's see here. You can search for your parties in your party menu. You can search for any nearby parties, or while you're in a party, you can recruit people who are actually looking to be in a party. Your Linkshell, after you've joined a Linkshell, you could set your chat to talk to members, so that every time you activate the chat box, you will automatically be ready to talk to your guild, or Linkshell, as they're called. Or you can actually display your members and see who's online and who your officers are. You have to give it time to load, but there you go. As well as you can actually join multiple Linkshells. I mean, I heard now that Linkshells aren't essentially guilds, there's actually something else. So you can actually be in multiple Linkshells, and then if you like a certain group of people, you actually go into a step further than Linkshells. I'm not exactly what they're called, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see here. Socialists. If you want to add friends or blacklist somebody, you just simply go in here and add, and it'll give you just put in the first and last name. Let's see what else. Your retainer list lets you know how many. Keeps an eye on what level your retainer is, your bank character, and where they're currently, or where you got it from, or where you got them from. NPC link pearls is pretty much, this will pop up when you're doing a story quest. Let's see here. Teleport. You're able to teleport around locations. At the start of the game, you get a pool of points called Anima. You start off with 100, and you regenerate 6 points per day. So use them wisely, because right now I'm down to let's say, I think I'm down to like 4, and I did not notice these points until I was like pretty low. I was like, oh, awesome. So now I have to pretty much run around all over the place to city to city if I want to go there, and it does take a while. and to actually teleport people along with you just by using your anima, and their anima won't be used. You pretty much you just grab somebody in the party, and after your party's all set, you just teleport to whatever city you want to go to, and after you teleport, it will give your party members the option to teleport to that area, which is pretty nifty. So you can actually save anima by having other people who are actually going to teleport. People actually sell their teleports for gil, which is pretty awesome. Pretty good idea. Let's see what else is there. Pretty much talked about a lot of stuff here. Return uses up 2 anima points, so if you want to return back to your location, you just pretty much just click the return button here. Or actually, the best way to do it is if just by dying, just die and then just deal with the 3-minute res sickness, because it won't use up any anima points at all after you bind the location. And to bind to a location, let me just show you. You just pretty much stand next to a aetheryte crystal, and it will pretty much bind you to that location after you click the aetheryte command. I'll show you right away, right over here. Oh, and also, I don't know if you caught it earlier, but in order to do macros, just click on your macros, go to configuration and click on macros. That's where that is, as well as your other various settings you can mess around with. And right over here, aetheryte crystal, people teleporting in here. Just click on this here. Whenever there's an event or whatever, somebody's doing a trade with you or something like that, just click on this little icon here, and then click on the corresponding event. And this is aetheryte. I'm gonna bind myself here. So whenever I am bound to this area. So whenever I die or hit the return point, I will be back into this area here where I'm currently standing. And I think that's pretty much it. The emotes, this is where all your emotes are located right here. You could actually click on somebody and set an icon on themselves to attack the target or whatever. Makes group fights easier, as well as you know, same thing with emotes for your own parties themselves. And then you got all these fun emotes. And then your bag space, this is pretty much using any usable items that you have in your inventory, like food. Let's say I click on salt cod. You could either use it on that person right there, or you can click yourself and use it on yourself. What you do next is you press the enter key in your keyboard, and then you press the, and well, actually I wasn't gonna press it again, but yeah, after just pressing it once, after you selected yourself or your person or somebody else, just press your enter key again, and it will use that item, and you'll see the corresponding bonus up here. And as far as that goes, oh, actually, since I just learned this, certain races find certain foods to be delicious. If you notice, you'll eat a lot of food straight from after killing something that it'll say tastes bad. You will not get much of a bonus, but for delicious food, you'll get various effects like better crafting, better combat abilities, better stats, you know, so forth. And they do last a whole lot longer when food tastes delicious rather than food that tastes terrible, which is pretty funny. And I think that is pretty much it on my list. So good luck to you guys and have fun in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, and I just wanted to say, if you guys want to leave any feedback on my channel, please do on any of my videos. Just leave any criticism of any type, constructive really. It's mostly what I look forward to. And also check out my other videos if you'd like, and leave some comments and some love. Alright, thanks guys.